The Wikipedia page of the list of Bulgarian monarchs is presenting to us information we need. Here's the first page, but a scroll down we can see the list of titles. So the Bulgarian royal titles on the right we can see kanasubigi, knyaz, and tzar titles. Kniaz is also spelled kniaz. The nominalia of the Bulgarian khans has wiki page, so we read. The nominalia of the Bulgarian khans is a short text, which is presumed to contain the names of some early Bulgar rulers, their clans, the year of their ascending to the throne according to the cyclic Bulgar calendar, and the length of their rule, including the times of joint rule and civil war. It is written in Church Slavonic, but contains a large number of Bulgar names and date terms. The manuscript also does not contain any reference that this is a list of rulers of Bulgaria. There is the nominalia of the rulers, and we can see the Nebuchadnezzar in Greek. It is circled in red color. There are some other words in Bulgarian language, but we are not going to discuss them, just for reference. Let's see the Nebuchadnezzar in Latin and Greek languages. We can see that the Latin is Nebuchadnezzar, and the Greek is quite similar, as many people know the Greek tend to change names, and we can see the end of the word is ending on 2 more letters, but we do not need to care, it's just for the Greek people. On top of the screen you can see the Navcho. Nosor, the word that is apparently the ruler Nabuchodonosor, or in English it is Nebuchadnezzar. It is illustrated to understand the meaning, so no language differences to interfere. On the bottom of the screen you can see the phonetic transcription of the word in English, and that is what we need. So we see the Wikipedia page of the ruler Nebuchadnezzar. There is the phonetic transcription of the word, and it is exactly the same as we mentioned in the Google Translate site, so we got no error. We can also see that the ruler was in power before more than the 3,000 years. That is her old name. So we see it ends on the word tzar. That is the word tzar we are looking for. We can also see some nonsense about the meaning of the name, like Nab, protect my eldest son, or Nab, protect the border. Well, it might sound probable, but it is nonsense. Does anybody give such names to the children? Totally nonsense. Let's see the second ruler with the same name. We can also see some nonsense about the meaning of the name. But we see the father was named Nabopolassar, so the last 4 letters are the key. We can see that this is the same word. This is the word tsar we are looking for. So let's spell it in Bulgarian language. As seen on the screen, there are 3 words. The last line is not exactly translation. The first word is still used today and means sky, pronounced as Nebu. The second is not translated. It is the same word, but it changed in English and has the same meaning, child. See, the English and many other European languages are considered having languages a common origin, the Proto-Indo-European one. The Proto-Indo-European word for genus is quen, which is based on genus. That means that many languages in Europe has words that has origin from that word. The word is descendant, from which kenthos and means child. Kentu has the meaning originates, begins, beginning. Also meaning firstborn, first. But ken also has meanings close to ken. Quen, meaning also head chief, is also connected with the Celtic Cian ruler, chief in Irish Cian. Sin can, sin is head in it. Celtic languages queno is head, but in Irish Cianair is leader. So apparently the word child was kentho, and also as seen cane. English language has no such letter, but has the sound. That sound is the same as the letter E in words ending with air, like word worker. Only the Bulgarian language has that letter, and that is why it is hard to represent in all other languages. The letter is the second one in phonetic transcription, and in Bulgarian, the second letter in the second word of Nebuchadnezzar. Let's see the word kanasubigi as shown on the Wikipedia page on the screen. So we read, kanasubigi, possibly read as kanasubigi or kanasubigi, was a title of the early Bulgar rulers of the First Bulgarian Empire. Omertag 814-831, and his son Malamir 831-836 are mentioned in inscriptions as kanasubigi. So we can analyze some hard evidences like the bait. Chiseled stone from Omertag. The stone with the writing, using Greek letters, is left from the ruler Omertag, as mentioned before. The circled in red is the word we need, kanasubigi, and the underlined is the name. Omertag using Greek letters. So apparently, there is a stone hard evidence. Omertag was a great Khan, kanasubigi of Bulgaria from 814 to 831. He is known as the Builder. Omertag successfully coped with the aggressive policy of the Frankish Empire. Take Bulgaria's northwestern lands. So we got the ruler and the title kanasubigi. There is the son of Omertag, Prisian, the Khan of Bulgaria, in 836,852. He left another stone on the right of the screen which is very intriguing for us. The stone is translated, and we have the hard evidence of the real name of the kanasubigi in Bulgarian, using Bulgarian letters, that is the Cyrillic alphabet, the best and superior alphabet of all. The stone is called Prisian inscription, first plate, Archaeological Museum, Philippi, Greece. Also can be called Philippi inscription, stone. Here is the stone called Prisian inscription, and it is words, has an intriguing part, kana boila kolabron. So not to go off topic, we see there is word kana, and that is a person under command of the kanasubigi, so the word kana is a possession, is a sort. So that word, as mentioned before, means child. Now it is used as to the child, but real meaning is, of course, to the ruler. Here is another stone from Prisian, and it is words. We can see knyaz, the first word with big letters on the second line. As I mentioned earlier, the second letter exists only in Bulgarian alphabet and language, and English has the sound and phonetic transcription of it. The next word is hard to understand, but it is the name of the ruler Prisian. So we are having the kanasubigi from Omertag stone, and knyaz from the Prisian stone, so the explanations on the screen are that the word bigi is old word for God, and root for the word bog in Bulgarian God. So we have that decoded. The kanas and kanaz are the word child as shown on previous slide, so using the word su from Fatan language, and also mentioned in the other video letters of the God, the word su means in Vatan language origin, from, so we have it child of God for kanasubi. Also, there is a word and title, kniaz or knyaz, in later years mentioned in the first slide, for the list of rulers of Bulgaria, so we see that the title knyaz is from kanaz, but the Russians avoid using that letter, the second letter in kanaz, so they removed it, and the fourth letter is also not a but close to ya like in Yahoo, so they got knyaz, which later was enforced to Bulgarians too. So the titles used in Germany and others, Konig, kuningaz, kuningaz, kungs, king, and others for rulers, mean the same child. But the origin of God was lost, and shall be understood, that shall be there.